First at 9 tonight, a fight between New York and Florida over a murder suspect accused of several crimes. And tonight we're hearing from one of the alleged victims.
The man was arrested in Arizona accused of stabbing two women here. He then confessed to a murder in New York and will face charges there as well. But Maricopa County attorney is saying not yet. Fox 10's Marissa Sarbak has the latest on this case tonight. Marissa.
Mark, Christina, we are talking about a lot of charges here. Between all of the states, we are talking about kidnapping, sexual assault, attempted murder, and murder charges. Now, we actually spoke with one of the women involved in that incident from Florida last year.
During his interview, Almansoori also told us that he had intended to find and harm more individuals in our community.
After a violent crime spree from New York to Arizona to Florida, 26-year-old Raad Almansoori is behind bars, and it looks like he won't be getting out anytime soon.
He said before he started strangling me, "Scream and I'll kill you."
Leah Palian says she was one of Almansoori's victims last year. He was accused of sexual battery, assault, and holding her against her will. But the Florida State Attorney's Office dropped most of the charges due to insufficient evidence. He was given a $2,500 bond.
It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart for the other women involved, for the families of those women involved, when all of this could have been prevented.
From 2016 to early 2023, Almansoori was charged with at least 13 crimes. This month, he's accused of strangling a woman in a New York City hotel room on February 7th, then flying to Arizona, stabbing and stealing a car from a woman in Phoenix this past Saturday, and attempting to rape and murder an employee at a McDonald's in Surprise this past Sunday. He is now being held in Maricopa County Jail without bail.
I want to applaud the state prosecutors in Arizona because I think that's amazing. I think that's what Florida should have done and what they screwed up on.
The Manhattan District Attorney is attempting to extradite Almansoori to New York for the February 7th murder, but Maricopa County Attorney Rachel Mitchell said no. In response, the Manhattan DA wrote in a statement, quote, "It is deeply disturbing that DA Mitchell is playing political games in a murder investigation. New York's murder rate is less than half that of Phoenix, Arizona, because of the hard work of the NYPD and all of our law enforcement partners. It is a slap in the face to them and to the victim in our case to refuse to allow us to seek justice and full accountability for a New Yorker's death." Mitchell responded earlier today that it was, quote, "great to see the Manhattan DA finally take interest in violent crime." Mitchell responded earlier today that it was, quote, "great to see the Manhattan DA finally take interest in violent crime."
Having observed the treatment of violent criminals in the New York area by the Manhattan DA there, Alvin Bragg, I think it's safer to keep him here and keep him in custody so that he cannot be out doing this to individuals.
Almansoori is being held here in Arizona without bail. He is due back in court this Friday. Live in the newsroom, Marissa Sarbak, Fox 10 News.